This is a biodiversity case study about the tiger, specifically the Panthera tigris. The tiger is the largest cat species. They are most recognizable for their pattern of dark vertical stripes on reddish-orange fur with a lighter underside. The species is classified in the genus Panthera with the lion, leopard, jaguar, and snow leopard. They reside in tropical rainforests, evergreen forests, temperate forests, mangrove swamps, grasslands, and savannas. Their niche consists of being carnivores or predators. They eat cerf, moose, deer species, cows, pigs, horses, buffaloes, and goats. Occasionally, they may consume tapirs, elephant, and rhinoceros calves, bear species, leopards, and Asiatic wild dogs. They have only one predator, humans, who hunt these tigers for their fur. The Panthera tigris is native to the Indian subcontinent. However, due to human activities, their present distribution is way smaller than before. A 2016 global census estimated the population of wild tigers at approximately 3,890 individuals in the whole world. This is why they are considered to be critically endangered. Tigers live in between 20 to 26 years, which implies that they have a low reproductive rate, meaning that when we lose a tiger, it takes years to make another one. Viewing it as an input and output, the output range is bigger than the input range, meaning a shrinking stock since we're taking more from it than what is actually being created. It also feeds at a high trophic level, meaning that it bioaccumulates non-degradable toxins, that there are small numbers, and that it is dependent in trophic levels below. External pressures that have encouraged the reduction of tigers can be habitat loss. Tigers have lost 93% of their historical range. Their habitat has been destroyed, degraded, and fragmented by human activities. The clearing of forests for agriculture and timber, as well as the building of road networks and other development activities, pose serious threats to tiger habitats. Another problem that affects tigers are the human-wildlife conflict. People and tigers increasingly compete for space due to the fact that tigers need a large territory to survive. The conflict threatens the world's remaining wild tigers and poses a major problem for communities living in or near forests with tigers. As forests shrink and prey gets scarce, tigers are forced to hunt domestic livestock, which many local communities depend on for their livelihood. In retaliation, tigers are killed or captured. Conflict tigers are known to end up for sale in black markets. Local community dependence on forests for fuel wood, food, and timber heightens the risk of tiger attacks on people and therefore as a punishment ending with their lives. Something else that may affect tigers is the effects of climate change. One of the world's largest tiger populations is found in the Sundarbans, a large mangrove forest area shared by India and Bangladesh on the northern coast of the Indian Ocean. This area harbors Bengal tigers and protects coastal regions from storm surges and wind damage. However, rising sea levels caused by climate change threaten to pipe out these forests and the last remaining habitat of this tiger population. According to a WWF study, without mitigation efforts, projected sea levels will rise about a foot and could destroy nearly the entire Sundarbans tiger habitat. Furthermore, poaching is one of the most immediate threats to wild tigers. In relentless demand, their parts are used for traditional medicine, folk remedies, and increasingly as a status symbol among some Asian cultures. Tigers are also illegally killed or poached because their pelts are valuable on the black market. Poaching is directed by increasingly sophisticated and well-armed criminal gangs and is estimated to be worth around 11 billion euros per year. A non-governmental organization that helps preserve the tigers is WWF, which stands for Worldwide Funds, which works to enforce zero tolerance for tiger poaching across Asia. They help create dedicated enforcement units in each landscape and install the best new technologies to assist local agencies in achieving maximum results. They invest in stronger law enforcement by improving the effectiveness of wildlife rangers, training personnel from enforcement agencies, and empowering community patrols and enforcement networks in order to help tigers. An intergovernmental organization is the United Nations Environment Programme, known as the UNEP, who have set up the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change and drove the Montreal Protocol for phasing out production of ozone depleting substances. Global organizations are usually non-profit, which means that the money they earn is commonly donated or invested in projects that support a community. On the other hand, small-scale local organizations keep their earnings for themselves, and the purpose of the organization goes to a more personal approach. The tiger is not just a charismatic species or just another wild animal living in some faraway forest. The tiger is a unique animal which plays a pivotal role in the health and diversity of an ecosystem. It is a top predator, which is at the apex of the food chain and keeps the population of wild ungulates in check, thereby maintaining the balance between prey herbivores and the vegetation upon which they feed. Therefore, the presence of tigers in the forest is an indicator of the well-being of the ecosystem. The extinction of this top predator is an indication that its ecosystem is not sufficiently protected and neither would it exist for long thereafter.